So we're all hiking to the stone house today because once again our car has broken down and it's going to take a while to fix. So we have about a 45-minute hike going up and over the valley, over the ridge, down and through another valley, across a river, and then back up again to reach this stone house. Stopping for several blackberry breaks. The valley is covered in ripe blackberries right now. We'll have to come back later and pick more. Oops, look at this.
Whoa.
That's a lot. May I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are they good? I'm gonna try.
I got one.
Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, these are good.
So there are obviously a lot of qualities about Italian culture that we love and are drawn to, but I think there are two things that we will never understand. One is staying up late.
Staying up late. Yeah.
Very long dinners that start at 8, 9 p.m.
I get it.
Until like 10 a.m.
So we're usually asleep before people have finished dinner.
True.
The second is how the entire country takes vacation at the same time. So our car is broken down right now, but all of the mechanics are on vacation at the same time.
Doesn't make any sense to me. I would say work when no one else is working so you get all the business, but that's
just
probably a more American mindset.
It's just a different way of doing things. So, as a result, we will be hiking for the foreseeable future. All right, it's safe to come up. All right, walk the plank into the room.
Yeah, where's this been the whole time?
And we can have a fuzzy rabbit.
You help me, okay? You help me? We'll spread them out a little bit.
All right, so we are going to whitewash.
Yay!
So we're gonna mix the paint with water and paint, and it's gonna get down to like a real milky texture, but don't drink it.
Don't get some. I'm glad we didn't bring cereal.
You guys are gonna get a mess today. A big old mess.
Yay!
It does look like milk. You're right.
Nope. All right, let's get to it.
Okay, let's go.
Time,
Yeah.
time you guys earn your keep.
What's a key? Boy, we can try slitzing because I get it now.
Okay.
Yay, my hand's messy! Yay! My first messy hand.
Excellent work, buddy.
Yay.
Great job.
You're
This time
professional.
I'm dipping.
You're gonna be the dipper this time. All right.
And then we keep switching.
I'll find a
stuff.
place to take it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have fun. All right, so my main goal this week is to underpin this entire wall. I don't yet know if it needs to be completely underpinned, but as I was excavating before, you very quickly find loose stones that you can just easily pull out, which leads me to believe that the entire wall needs to be underpinned, just like I did last week with the stone staircase in the entryway. I need to excavate, remove all of the stones and soil, and replace it with cement and stone. Hopefully I don't have to do the entire area, but there's only one way to find out. So the finished floor is somewhere up around here, but as I excavate, you can just see that everything is collapsing. I don't know why they built the foundation this way. They didn't do this anywhere else in the house. But they have a very large foundation of flat stones. And then they immediately put on tiny little, I think they're called pointing stones, on top of the foundation. It's not how it's supposed to be done. And As a result, it is not stable at all. Most of the walls are stable, but you can see, I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but I don't know what else to do. Yeah, this entire wall has to be replaced.
On my fourth one.
The good news is we will get a lot of new stones out of this project. There is an easier way where you simply step out a foot, 30, 40 centimeters, and you make a concrete wall that runs up past everything up to here to support the house. That's easy, but it's ugly because then you have to come back and clad it with stone to make it look nice, and then you'll always have this giant step, and if you do that around the entire house, then you really have hardly any living space left. This is the hard way. This is the slow way, but we plan to be living here full time, so we want the house to be nice. We want to do it properly.
Paper planes fly me to outer space. That's where I'll see your face and have you with me. It may seem dark, but you always light my spark in my heart since the start. Oh, 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 oh,
So I'm going for a 1.2 meter section here, which is, what is that, like 4 feet? It's pressing my luck a little bit, but these walls are a little over 2 feet thick, and I'm only excavating back the first foot. So we're gonna have a 1 foot deep, approximately deep foundation, kind of weaving in between all of these stones. The wall is being held up by the support that runs across, as well as behind the wall. This is why I'm using the boards. I explained this a long time ago, but briefly, realistically, as long as you can keep 10, 15 pounds of pressure pushing up on these stones, it will hold everything in place and then spread the load over and across, as well as the back of the wall is supporting it. But I am pushing it a little bit. That's why I'm trying to hustle and get concrete in. The most annoying thing about underpinning is building these forms, because you have to cut around all of the rock and piece in small pieces and wedge into the sides here like this, just to make sure that when you pour in that sloppy cement that it doesn't come pouring out the sides. And then I go around the edges and I fill in all with dirt and clay to make sure the cement stays put. I think it's time to invest into a real cement mixer. It's gonna be another 4 buckets. Really quick, if you, like us, care about the protection of our planet, then stand to the very end of today's video, as I have some video recommendations for you from our friends at Planet Wild, who are the sponsor of today's video. Chloe, smack mommy in the booty. No, no!
Yeah, me too.
Do I have a handprint?
I didn't think you would actually do it. I'm sorry.
Officially my painting jeans. That's look good.
Probably wanted new jeans anyways.
These are my work jeans.
Can I wash my hands off in that water?
Oh no, I'm wet. That's so much worse. Oh
It's clean.
no! It would have been a funny memory.
Great work. Excellent. Nope. All set. Good work. On to your next one.
Cooper! Alright, Cody, another squeeze.
What happened to your face? Paint and tattoos. Can I see your face tattoos? Were you having fun with tattoos this week?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can you show me your arm? And then what did you do to mommy?
Mommy's got a full sleeve. Mermaids and unicorns. I think
See.
it's a good look for me. I don't know. What do you think?
Mine got off.
I'm tough in my own way.
What? I have enough of the radio. It's down.
Chloe, are you checking mommy's work? It's supposed to be the other way around.
She wanted to check my work. It's good.
Yeah, make sure you check hers
I
afterwards.
will. I'll do double checks. All right, double check.
Now you go over there.
Now I'll do double check.
No, not double check. I'm the one who does the check.
Okay.
It reminds me of when we were painting the van. Actually, I helped paint it, so.
Yeah, you were quite a bit littler back then.
Yeah.
You're a lot more help this time around.
Yeah.
You guys are working as fast as I can carry them away.
I'll do the checks because
See,
Oh,
going
you're
down.
gonna have to check.
There's
That's
another
okay.
one
All right,
ready.
Chloe, watch your head.
I really love this process. It's so much better than sanding off the paint. It's actually going much faster.
But which do you like
And
better? That's what I want to know.
The look of it, I think I like the sanded look better, but this is so much easier.
It's literally like probably at least 100 times faster.
Yeah, and it's much more relaxing than the sanding. I don't really enjoy sanding too much, but painting is
Except-
really fun.
Except my arm hurts so bad.
Since you girls are going so fast, we'll have time to actually screw some of the boards down today.
Yay! This one I think is done.
Daddy, we're finished.
Okay, ready?
Whoa. Good job. Good job.
Stop it.
Alright,
Step on the boards.
next lesson is concrete mixing.
Interesting.
Mortar mixing, technically, not concrete.
Oh, baking a concrete cake.
Making a concrete cake.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, so we're gonna mix concrete, and I want you guys to help. And then we're gonna put
Isn't
it in
it bad
this.
to breathe?
Yeah, I won't have you breathe the bad stuff. Then we're gonna put it in this like cake mixing pouch.
Cool.
What show do you guys like to watch on Netflix? Or what show?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. So you like to do cake mixing? I've actually never done this before, but we're gonna
I've never decorated.
we're gonna fill it with concrete and then squeeze it underneath here from what we
cool.
did last week.
I have no experience. I've never decorated a cake before.
Okay, well let me tell you a trick. This is a good trick for life. I've never done this either, but the trick to looking like you know what you're doing is to do it with confidence and sometimes to just teach someone else. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do this, even though I've never done it before. And then I'll have you do it, and then if you mess up, I don't get in trouble. You scoop it in like this. You get one giant scoop like this, and then Chloe will do it next, okay? That's 1.
2 parts sand.
I think 3 or 4 parts sand to 1 part concrete.
Chloe!
you gotta make sure it gets in the bucket.
But you do that.
But you have to get it in the bucket, okay? Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up for this.
Big scoop.
Owie, your
Sorry.
slipped in my hand.
Okay, big scoop.
And don't throw it, otherwise you're gonna get in my eyes.
All right.
Is that good?
Yep, that's good. Push. And then this part, you're not supposed to breathe, so
Go somewhere else.
yeah, go outside real quick.
I can already smell it.
Guys, don't come in yet.
All right, safe to come back. All right, I've mixed up the sand and the cement, and we're just gonna add
Can I have the
very,
water?
no, I can't have you add the water because it'll pour too much. We just add just a little bit because you don't want to add too much. See, building is a lot like baking.
Not exactly. This is like mixing a cake.
All right.
Now it really looks like mud.
Yeah, and then now we're going to messily put it in this thing.
Yuck.
I think I'm gonna make a mess.
A big mess.
Yeah. And the first thing I'm gonna do is test out the hole size. Oh,
Daddy, I know what that looks like.
there is no
That-
hole.
There's no hole!
I guess I have to cut my own hole. All right.
Daddy,
Yeah?
that looks like what baked was used to put on the frosting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna frost with concrete
There you go.
or mortar, technically.
Yeah.
Let's try for this big.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
It looks like frosting.
Very
Doesn't look like very tasty frosting.
disgusting frosting.
No, it's chocolate frosting.
Who wants to get messy with me?
Me!
Not me!
You're getting good at this.
All right.
There we go.
Can I do the first little bit, and then you guys can do the next little bit?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So I'm gonna
Frost away.
hold it like this, twist it just a little bit,
I know.
just
that's
like you
what
see on
they
TV.
do.
And then I'm gonna squeeze it under here, and squeeze. It does not work very well.
Oh no.
I think it's better just to do it by hand.
Yeah.
These things don't work. All the.
I want to make a cake.
You want to make a cake? Okay, come here. Let's make a cake. Okay, come here.
Okay.
All right, squeeze.
It doesn't work very well though.
No, it doesn't work.
I just do it by hand.
Sorry, but we're not making
Yes,
a cake today.
But we can use the scooper and just kind of shove it in, and we'll use this stick to smush it in like so.
Twist.
And then we're just gonna go real slow until we fill the whole thing up.
But what about the sticks?
Later, we're gonna move the sticks and replace them with stones, and the stones will hold it up.
Also, the stones will look better.
Oof. And the rock and the mortar is what's holding it up now. And then we'll do the same thing here, replacing it with mortar and stone.
Interesting.
But we're about out of order. Is it interesting, or would you rather go play on the swing set?
No, it's interesting.
Oh, good.
Well,
Chloe, would you rather go play?
no.
I don't believe
Is that a
you.
lie?
You can go play. You can go play anytime you want. It's summer. Summer's for playing.
Yeah, right.
Almost fall.
Almost pumpkin eating time.
Are you guys ready to go back to school?
No.
You're not ready?
I never
enjoyed
want
the
to go
summer.
back.
You want to go back to homeschooling? Or just no school at all?
No. Wait, homeschool.
We've been doing homeschool all summer.
I've been
Homeschool.
thinking about it. I don't know if I want to go back yet.
This is why we usually bring 2 separate backpacks, one with food and one with camera equipment.
And I cracked.
But today we decided just go for it, and now
That's
there's
broken egg.
inside
The camera
a
back.
camper bag. Great.
Ew.
Who's gonna put in the compost?
Bag. Just throw the whole bag in the compost. That's probably a solution. I don't think
No,
we're
I'm
gonna do
saying
that.
to scoop it up and put it in.
Yeah.
Scoop the little eggs. Make fire, Daddy. What happened there?
Oil and water don't mix, they explode. There's a little bit of water in there from when I washed it. So I was gonna have you crack me the eggs, but
This egg stuck and
it's
put it in the
really.
compost.
Oh, Chloe, I want you to stay back. It's really painful.
I'm nervous. The last time that I've done something like this, I burnt my wrist.
Yeah. A little bit of black pepper. Try to mix that black pepper in, okay?
Like really good.
Yeah. Now, take a spoon out. Spoon away. All the way away.
Woo!
Scrambled eggies.
Sometime. Alright. Maybe just 4 toasts, 1 for each of us.
Alexa's
You
the
good?
only one that got played. Can I have that?
Good for my first scrambled eggs.
Oh, wow.
I see a orange one. I think it's ready.
How do we even have pumpkins here?
We threw a pumpkin in the compost and it kind of exploded. Oh, there's another one hiding under there.
Should we start picking?
I think they're probably not ready yet.
Yeah.
Can I
Let's
have
wait
a
till
look at
October.
them? I thought they only go out on Halloween. That's what I heard.
What'd you find?
I found 4 strawberries. Eat one.
Ooh, maybe we should go wash them off first. Those look great. Let's go wash them off and share.
Well, there's 4 of them. Mommy, I'm gonna put them in my hat.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep them
Okay.
in
If you're ever looking for Chloe or wondering where she is, you can find her in the garden.
So because I messed up and I did things a little out of order, we should have actually finished our ceiling first before digging it out, which is confusing. But as we demonstrated in my Spider-Man routine, there's no way to put up ladders safely now that the floor is dug out. So I either hang from it or spend days putting up scaffolding, which I'm just not going to do. Or we save the bottoms of the beams for later. we want to take all the beams from the entire house through the aging process. And I can do it easily enough from the sides, but I can't get to them from the bottom. So I want to do a test of essentially finishing the sides now, but saving the bottoms later until we have a flat surface poured where I can put ladders on. But I'm worried that the fire will end up damaging the whiteboards. So that's what I'm testing. I think it's fine. Oh, good. That's good news. I thought immediately it would char it. Cool. We'll do the bottoms later.
Strawberry one?
My goodness. Which garden was that from?
The little one.
The little garden? Wow. We have not been painted. Can I eat them?
Hey, that was gonna be mine. I picked up
Wow.
that one.
Those are good. It's a good day for fruit.
Me too.
I got the other biggest one. I dropped mine.
Oh no.
You want- you can
Really good.
We can wash it.
go- Yep, you can take all of these and go wash them off if you want.
Delicious. Good find, Chloe.
Best one yet.
Okay, so only find two that go together. These two.
Daddy, when do we get to put the floorboards down? Now?
Okay.
Well, Chloe, it's a good parent house.
I'm still working on the roof. It's not going through.
I'm actually going to have you cut these boards for me, okay? Have you ever used this tool? I can't remember.
Maybe. In the van.
The most important thing about this tool is you keep your fingers back and you keep your hair back.
Ears.
Oh, thank you for that.
And with your bottom fingers, you pull these triggers, and then you pull down. Okay, make sure it's right, because I'm not going to check your work. Usually what I like to do is I'll take this hand and I'll put it right here, nice and firm.
Okay.
That was very good. You were very confident. You weren't afraid of it. You did a really good job.
I'm a product of my granddad's son. Hard working hands and a job well done. Skin as thick as railroad ties. And you could see
Great.
kindness in his eyes. I didn't want to do what he did, but I always wanted to be just like him. Strong enough to stay and fight, a man enough to do what's right. His blood is in my own.
And we're finished.
Yay for the day.
Oh wow.
We did this all
Good work,
today.
guys.
And I chopped all the boards.
Woo! I'm proud of
I
you.
want to walk up and see. It's hot.
It's not as grand of a reveal as before since the bottoms
you
aren't
can't see the
finished,
bottoms, but
it's much better than doing
it's
them now.
pretty.
I can do them later once the floor is flat and smooth. You don't like waiting, do you? A monkey. Okay.
Whoa, there's a floor. At least I can't walk over there, but yay, a floor.
All right. Let's see how it Wow. Really hard? That's a big section.
So soft.
So as promised, I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, which is Planet Wild. Planet Wild is a rewilding organization that once per month goes on a mission to rewild our planet and fix damages that have been done to the environment. Every month, Planet Wild releases a new YouTube documentary that is both entertaining and educational that showcases their real-world environmental projects. Alongside their YouTube channel, they have a Planet Wild app and membership subscription where you are able to not only engage in entertaining and educational content, but also vote on where the organization spends their money and what projects they should focus on next. I'd love to share with you 2 videos that we enjoyed from the Planet Wild YouTube channel, both in the links below, as well as the clickable images that are about to pop up. In the first video, they're equipping guerrilla firefighters here in Italy so that they can better protect their land against wildfires. And in the second video, they are cleaning up the ocean floor and freeing our coral reefs. Now, go check them out and see for yourself.